Today we're going to test different types of the most capable vehicle's off-road climbing ability. First up is the small climbing car, number 1. Next, we make the sand for the off-road course. We need to manually break up 2,000 years later. This process is quite a test of patience. Simulating off-road sandy terrain. I don't have any. This is the finish line. By my diligent hands, I can simulate different slopes. While we're talking, contestant number 1 is 5-degree slope, it's effortless. I've successfully passed, now raise it to 10 degrees. All 4 wheels are stuck in the sand to varying degrees. The test ultimately fails. Next, we distribute the weight by increasing the width. Rocket car number 2 makes its debut. Starts directly on a 10-degree slope. Although our speed is a bit slow. Car number 2 easily completes the task. Next is the 15-degree challenge. It's really the case of the mission is not achieved halfway. It stalled right at the start. We're based on car number 2. By increasing the number of wheels to change the weight carried by the wheels. Let's count how many wheels there are now. Vehicle number 3 is ready to go. We'll start with 15 degrees. Vehicle number 3 passed the finish line smoothly as if on flat ground. The slope has reached an unprecedented 20 degrees. Unfortunately, vehicle number 3 stalled right after starting. This time we change our strategy by increasing the tire size to test passability. First of all, still in 4-wheel state. Vehicle number 4 is ready to challenge. We start testing from 10 degrees. The worst part is, it didn't even pass 10 degrees. This time we change vehicle number 4 to full-time 4-wheel drive. Does it start to look like an off-road vehicle? Starting the second attempt at 10 degrees. Passed without any suspense. Next up is 15 degrees. So, 4-wheel drive isn't a panacea. This time, we're trying to increase the tire's grip. Changing to a larger size and texture. Vehicle number 4, second attempt at 15 degrees, begins. You really fall down where you were lying down, but you're really quick at digging a hole. This time, let's go big. For wheels aren't enough. So, let's use 12 drive units. Still a 4-wheel drive structure. Vehicle number 5 makes a dazzling 15 degrees directly. That was easy. I estimate 20 degrees is no problem. It's called fast. Next, I want to try something different. This time, no wheels. Can you guess what I'm going to use? Can you swim freestyle? I plan to test swimming where you paddle your hands and feet. This is where I'll be laying it out. Vehicle 6, the freestyle swimmer, comes on stage and starts directly at 15 degrees. You can see how confident it is. Although the video seems to be in slow motion. But it doesn't affect us moving forward. There's a saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Vehicle 6 finally reached the finish line with its legs. Next, challenge 20 degrees. I have a bad feeling. Sure enough, after just a few strokes, It started digging a hole on the spot. They say having 3 heads and 6 arms is amazing. Let's give it 12 arms then. This way, each point has an extra arm. It should be faster in comparison. We'll start right away at 20 degrees. High energy ahead. It just fell over and quit. Given the increase in angle, weight needs to be placed at the front of the car to improve the vehicle's balance. Second attempt, vehicle 6, 20 degrees. Finally, it staggered to the finish line. Now it's finally the track's turn. Although the speed of the tracks is not as fast as wheels, its stability and passability are much stronger. Vehicle number 7 with tracks makes its grand appearance. Vehicle number 7 is very stable. It starts by choosing an initial difficulty of 10 degrees. A show of force right at the start is quite stimulating. It should be a small design flaw. The second attempt begins. This time, vehicle number 7 passed without any waves. It aggressively skipped 15 degrees. So, one still needs to be a little humble. This is because it failed due to skidding. We add anti-skid devices on the tracks. This is the same principle as snow tires in the northern winter. "20 degrees again. Wait. What is this going to do?" It actually changed direction, with the front becoming the back. Don't forget the driver also needs to reverse. Successfully cleared 20 degrees. This unprecedented 25 degrees. Do you think it can make it? Did you guess right? If a test is too serious, it loses the essence of science communication. Now it's time for the essence of this video. This is using a few different wheels. The rear wheels use chainsaw parts. For videos on how to use chainsaws, practice with please refer to previous episodes. Contestant number 8 enters the stage. For the contestant, it passed successfully. Next is 20 degrees. Unfortunately, the challenge failed. Next is the real deal. Contestant number 5, with 4 more giant tires added. Start the test at 15 degrees. Pass the test without any suspense. Next is the 20-degree test. The fact proves that it's just for show. Have you learned it?